So here I'm just getting the hang of this thing. This is a driveway. On the left side, there's a trench that we just dug with a mini excavator to create a culvert for the water to flow. And that dirt was deposited onto the driveway itself. And now I'm just working it out, spreading it out, filling all the low spots. This unit works really well because it doesn't move enough material to stop the machine. So if you try to do it with the bucket, like you need to keep playing with the height. With this, you kind of set it and just kind of run it. You play with the controls a little bit to change the angle here and there, but for the most part, you're really just dragging the material along, and then it's filling all those low spots. Going backwards, what I was doing here is I was putting the nose down into that trench. You could see the excavator operating on the left side. Going into the trench, I could actually work up that edge and then drag that dirt out and then come back and level it. And that's, I think, what I'm doing here. Yeah, so dragging it out of the culvert and then just working it flat. So you can see a little bit better angle there. And it's pretty versatile. It's nice because there's a lot of range of movement with the nose of the land leveler because it's so far away. And I thought that or not so far away, but so long. And I thought that the angle iron that runs across left to right was going to be a little small for doing this kind of stuff where like you're dragging a load of dirt. I mean, this dirt is very rocky, so like when you're operating it, you can kind of reach down and grab, and you get a good load of dirt. But it works really well. So here I'm just moving and leveling out that dirt that I pulled up out of that culvert, pushing it down a ways. Got some low spots in that rut. I got this sped up. This is 4.9, almost 5 times speed. So this machine at full throttle is about walking speed. But I don't know if I'd really want it to be any faster. I mean, if I was doing a ton of gravel work and having to move material, yes. But especially for grading, it's nice because you have a lot of control. Sometimes it's almost too fast. I mean, I was almost running this thing at like, I don't know, half throttle the whole time. Really didn't burn that much fuel. And it's nice because as you're going, you can kind of tap that right stick and play with the angle of the land plane. Yeah, and it's just playing with the nose a little bit. So if you want to move a lot of material, you can put the nose down and just kind of use the whole section of that piece of angle iron at the very end, or the nose of the land plane, to actually drag it around. And then when it comes to leveling, it's just a matter of set it level and run it back and forth. And the more you run it back and forth, the smoother it gets. Here we are pulling out of that culvert. Creates a nice little slope. So the driveway is pitched into that culvert, and then obviously the hill there is pitched down to the culvert. So the water should all run down into that ditch and run down the edge of the driveway. So here, this is the mouth of the driveway. It's about a 1/4 mile long total, about a 10 degree, or I think I forget what the percent grade is, but it's pretty steep. But at the very mouth, all this dirt washed down, and we had this major mound at the very end. And then from the snowplows coming by, there was a lot of gravel that got pushed up. So here I'm just grabbing loads of dirt and moving it to all the low spots above. You'll see that in a moment. So what I did was, as I came up, I filled all my low spots on the left and right, and then I'll come back with the land plane and actually work it all out and smooth it. But this worked extremely well. I was really impressed with how much material this machine moves and how powerful it is. You could drive right into a load of dirt. This isn't a really great example, but I mean, I had this thing loaded with rocks and gravel and all kinds of stuff, and it's unstoppable. And if the tracks start to slip, you just kind of lift up on the bucket a little bit and keep going forward, and it just eats. It's unbelievable. It's slow, but it does the job. And it's way better than renting a machine. So this whole video is sped up, but it was about 11 minutes long, and I think I did about 4 or 5 of these loads. So it's about 2 minutes a load. A lot of it's the travel time. Like right there, it takes a little while to make your way across, but not too bad. Here I'm just kind of driving down that edge, trying to pack it down. A little bit of backblading, nothing too crazy. But the uneven ground's tough. with the backblading. Like if it was a flat surface and we were working with gravel or something that's consistent, it would be a lot easier to backblade and be able to grade this. But this ground is just full of shale. It's a mix of gravel and rocks and big chunks of shale, some the size of your head, some the size of a baseball. And then all you do when you're trying to grade with the bucket, you go over one and now it throws your grade off. So this is me coming back with the land plane and actually just leveling out all the dirt that I brought in and just back and forth, and it fills in all those spots. It works extremely well. And you just kind of set it, work it back and forth, and just moving a rock out of the way. It's one of those big rocks. And then on this edge where the driveway drops off, I extended it a little bit, pushed some dirt over, and just leveling her out. But very happy, very impressed. It's a great combination between the two. You got the land plane right there and the bucket. It's so easy to interchange them, put them on and off. Just doing a quick walk, show what we got going on here. At the very bottom of this driveway, at the mouth, there's a 40-foot, I believe a 10-inch or a 12-inch culvert pipe. So, still working with the excavator up top, you can see. And yeah, so there's their culvert. Water flows from left to right here. And now we got a nice smooth transition going up to the driveway. I got to finish the culvert on the far side right there. That's got to get dug out with the excavator, and that'll probably get cleaned up a lot. But now it's a nice smooth surface. You can pretty much drive a car up here. And that's about it. Pretty happy with it. Great little land plane.